and drop some smooth lyrics. Cause it's 88, time to set it straight, you know what I'm saying? And there ain't no half stepping. Word, I'm ready. Rappers stepping to me, they wanna get some, but I'm the Kane, so yo, you know the outcome. Another victory, they can't get with me. So pick a BC date, cause you're history. I'm the authentic poet to get lyrical. For you to beat me, it's gonna take a miracle. And stepping to me, yo, that's a wrong move. So what you on, Hobbs? Dope or dog food? Competition, I just devour. Like a pit bull against a chihuahua. Cause when it comes to being dope, hot damn, I got it good. Now let me tell you who I am. The B-I-G-D-A-D-D-Y-K-A-N-E. Dramatic, Asiatic, not like many. I'm different, so don't compare me to another. Cause they can't hang, word to the mother. At least not with the principal in this pedigree. So when I roll on your rappers, you better be ready to die because you're petty. You're just a butter knife, I'm a machete. This made by Ginsu, wait until when you try to front so I can chop into your body. Just because you try to be basing, Friday the 13th, I'ma play Jason. No type of joke, gag, game, puzzle, or riddle. The name is Big Daddy, yes, big, not little, so define it. Here's your walking papers, sign it, and take a walk as the Canes start to talk, cause ain't no half steppin'. I'm the Big Daddy. Ain't no half steppin'. I'm the Big Daddy. Ain't no half steppin'. I'm the Big Daddy. My rhymes are so dopin', the rappers be hoping to sound like me so soon I'll have to open a school of MCing for those who wanna be in my field in court. Then again on second thought, the half-C's coming out sounding so similar. It's quite confusing for you to remember the originator. And boy do I hate a perpetrator, but I'm much greater. The best, so yes, I guess suggest the rest should fest or mess or test your highness. Unless you just address with best finesse and bless the paragraphs I manifest. Rap prime minister, some say sinister. Non-stop in the groove until when it's the climax. Relax and chill. Have a break from a take of me acting ill. Brain cells are lit, ideas start to hit. Next the formation of words that fit. At the table I sit, making it legit. And when my pen hits the paper, aw shit, I stop and stand strong over MCs and devour with the power of Hercules or Samson. But I go further to left, cause you can scout my cameo and I still have strength. And no, that's not a myth. And if you try to rip or get whipped, the man with the giving gift of gab, your vocab I only ignore. Be sleeping on your rhymes till I start to snore. You can't awake me or even make me fear your son, cause you can't do me none. So think about it if you're trying to go. When you wanna step to me, I think you should know that ain't no half stepping. I'm the Big Daddy. Ain't no half stepping. I'm the Big Daddy. Ain't no half stepping. I'm the Big Daddy. I appear right here and scare and dare a mere musketeer that would dare to compare. Put him in the rear, back there where he can't see clear. Get a beer idea or near steer. Yeah, sworn to be, wanna be competition. Trying to step to me, must be on a mission. Up on the stage is where I'ma get you at. You think I'm losing? Picture that. No half stepping. Ain't no half stepping. Ain't no half stepping. Ain't no half stepping. Mr. C, step to me. Your father. So when you hear a death rhyme, believe that I'm the author. I grab the mic and make them C's evaporate. The party people say, damn, that rapper's great. The creator, conductor of poetry, etc., etc. It ain't easy being me. I speak clearly so you can understand. Put words together like letter man. Now that's dictation. Proceeding to my innovation. Not like the other MCs that are an imitation or an animation, a cartoon to me. But when I'm finished, I'm sure that you are soon to see reality. My secret technique, because I always speak with mentality. I put my title in your face, dare you to face it. If you try to come get it, yo, I'ma show you who's with it. So if you know like I know, instead of messing around, play like Roy Rogers and slow down. Just give yourself a break, or someone else will take your title. Namely me, because I'm homicidal. That means murder. You sound like the herder, another MC that try to get with me, I'll just break them and make them and rake them and take them and mold them and make them hold up the peace sign. Assalamu alaikum.
You want to play another one, Tyree? Tyree? I guess not. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to another edition of No Bullish TV. I'm here. Hopefully, I'm here with my esteemed right hand man, the architect. I call him Master Splinter. I don't know why that that nickname stand out with me, man. But what's going on, Grand Hustle Mount? What's popping? I don't know why that stick out to me. Master Splinter, Mr. Tyree Dowden.
My bad, I went to the bathroom.
Oh shit, damn, that's TMI. But
Take a piss.
God damn.
Just saying, man, y'all know how I be.
Hold up, he trying to get in here. Turn on app, website, and games. This user feature. Setting a lot of interact third-party games. I'm trying to get B-Rock in here, but he having problems right now. But I'm gonna set this off. What's going on? Oh, Mont. My bad, Mont. What's up, Eric? What's popping, fam? What's popping? I want to set this off by apologizing to somebody I'm cool with. You know, I kind of was a little disrespectful, man, to my boy B-Rock Bulls. A couple of shows ago, you know, I basically kind of called him out for expressing his feelings about the ABKC and how he felt about you know, certain breeders or you know, the climate of how these dogs are. You know what I'm saying? He's very passionate about these bulls. And I kind of called him out, man. It was in bad taste because, you know, I do respect him a lot. And I just want to give my deepest apologies to Mr. B-Rock Bulls for that little rant that I had, man. It wasn't how should I say it? It just wasn't in good taste. I don't want to take anybody's views of what they have and try to reconstruct it. I'm trying to get them in here so we can have a good conversation and get a little bit more information or his view basically on how he feels about the American Bully and the ABKC at the same time. Even though I have the deepest respect for all registries, it's just the ABKC is where I came up, you know, and I'm more in love with the people within the community versus just the registry, you know. What's good for a puppy with diarrhea? Pumpkin. Give him some pumpkin. Give him about a tablespoon of pumpkin in something like with some chicken and rice, cooked chicken and rice. I don't know what else to. Let me see. What else, Tyree? What else?
I always use chicken thighs. Get you some chicken thighs and boil them, and then once they almost falling off the bone, debone it, break the chicken down, and put it with rice. Make the rice in the same water you made the chicken.
Yeah, what's up, Christopher? What's popping, man? Mr. Hines. Yeah. Um, it's something else I do as well. Fast them, deworm them. He might need to be dewormed. That's another thing.
That's the first thing I usually do. I just hit them with wormer.
Yeah, deworm them. That's probably my go-to. The first thing I go to is deworming. And then if he's already been dewormed, he said, I'm always scared that they've swallowed some. Yeah, man. These dogs, man. That's why you got to make sure your environment is straight for them, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. I like the give a humble response to my boy, Mr. B Rock Bull in the building. Mr. B Rock Bulls. And before you say anything, brother, I just want to say it again. I apologize to you, man, for my little rant, man. It wasn't in good taste. And I'm sorry. I'm really sorry I let you down, man. You gotta take there you go. We can hear you. What's going on?
How y'all doing today, man?
We doing well, man. We doing well.
Y'all caught me just waking up, man. My bad. I apologize for the delay. Oh man,
it's all gravy, man. It's all gravy.
Joel, like we discussed, man. We all black men at the end of the day,
For
and
sure.
I'm just at this point. I just want to say, what's up? Is that Tyree?
Yeah, it's Tyree in there.
Hey Tyree, how you doing, man?
What's good? My bad. I walked off. I just came back.
You know, I just like I said, we all black men at the end of the day, and the most important thing is that we get along, man. Let's just get along. That's it, man.
Facts.
And I apologize to the both of you. I told y'all I was gonna come on and say it. I had to do it, so I apologize to the both of you on my end. I wish I would have handled things differently, and from now on, I will. So nothing like that will ever happen again.
Hey, man. Hey, like I told you before, man, you ain't gotta apologize to me because you felt like you was defending yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you was right. I could have hit you up. I could have had you on just like now, and we could have got your perspective on things versus me just going on a rant. And like I said, I respect you a lot. I'm saying it publicly. Like, you know, I don't want you to think that I just say it behind the scenes. Me and you have how could I say, we haven't seen eye to eye all the time. You know what I'm saying? And the first thing I always have done when I felt like it's been like a misunderstanding between me and you is reach out, you know what I'm saying, and hit you up personally behind the scenes. And I didn't want that to stop. You know, I didn't want to lose somebody's voice that I respect a lot. Like I said, me and Tyree don't agree all the time. You know what I'm saying? But that's still my brother at the end of the day. That like for point in case, our last show, we kind of went through it. You know what I'm saying? Live and in color. But we got it together. By the end of the show, man, it was all good. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I hit him up and told him, man, you my brother, dog. Like, you my fucking brother. You know, and I don't care what it is. We should be able to talk and navigate through that shit. You know, so again, I apologize, B Rock. But what I want to ask you is, how do you feel about the climate of the ABKC, and why do you feel so strongly about not supporting that registry anymore?
Well, they made it clear that they're headed in a different direction with these bullies. So that's the short answer, man. They done made it clear that they're going to head in their personal direction, and those who choose to support that, that's their prerogative, and that's the ABKC's prerogative. I just feel like if they're gonna write a standard, then they should hold the dog to the written standard, and they're choosing not to do that. So that's why I feel so strongly about it. I feel like that, yes, the breed still is young, and yes, there is more work to be done, but I think they're trying to push the issue a little too fast. What the accomplishments that we all want to see, they take time, they take money, they take resources. So that's kind of where I am with that. I feel like there are other registries out here who are not trying to move so fast. I'll say it like that.
Respect to that. Tyree, you got anything to add to that, fam? Or you got any questions you want to ask them? Tyree? I don't know. Sometimes he loses his connection and shit, man. But I hear you. I definitely hear you. While I do not agree with a lot of things that a lot of dogs that they do pick, like I told you before, my love is for the people within the registry. That's my main love. The politics behind it, that's something a little bit different. That's a way above my pay grade. I don't even get paid by the ABKC to even to get into stuff like that as far as the politics, which I do at times. But life is surrounded by politics. The way we conduct our business at work, home, love life, all of it's politics. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want us to get away from that, to get away from that thought that, oh, it's just politics. Everything in life is politics. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely understand your sentiment, and you're not the only person that feel that way, man. There's a plenty of people that feel like that they going too far left, and that it's not, they're not practicing creating bulls down the middle, or how should I say, uh putting dogs in the limelight that meet that middle ground.
Yeah. It seems it's easy to say it's easy to say that their decisions are being driven by money, but another discussion that I was having with somebody earlier today, you gotta have money to keep any business going,
Facts.
to sustain any business. So it's nothing personal against the ABKC. I would say I appreciate what they have done, the positive stuff that they done. Because they probably stuck their necks out for the breed when nobody else was willing to do it. So I will give them that. And there are a lot of good people over there that do agree with the more conventional sentiment of how these dogs should be looking. It's just when you talk about giving a dog a grand championship or a national winning championship, I just feel like you gotta hold those dogs to that written standard.
Right. uh and we definitely talk about that. Tyree, you back? Let me
Yeah, I
find out.
have.
All right, do you have anything to add to that, or ask B Rock to add to this conversation?
Nah, go ahead. Let y'all ride right fast while I finish putting up this shelf.
All right, cool. God damn. That could take hours. Shit. You know what I'm saying? but we here at No Boyish TV, man, we definitely speak on that middle ground, dog. Um, and my belief, there's people that ask me, what's the best American bully that you've ever seen, or what's your favorite bully? And I try to tell people I ain't got no favorite bully. My favorite bully is in my brain. My favorite bully is being constructed in my head. It's not it's not here yet, you know. And while there are a lot of beautiful dogs that are good example of what the breed should aim for, I honestly think that we a long way from these complete dogs. And I feel like I keep myself grounded by thinking that way, you know, that we don't have the best American bully around right now. You know, the best American bully isn't here, because if you look at all of the grand champions that won, not even the grand champions that won in the ABKC, all around all registries, um, they all look different. They all are different dogs. They're not similar. So if you go to the AKC and you look at those national winning dogs, from the Frenchies to the terrier, from different terrier dogs to the bulldog, the golden retriever, or whatever dog that has won in spectacular form, not just in their top shows, but just that's rewarded as esteemed dogs. They are similar looking dogs, and you have to actually really look with a magnifying glass on what makes these dogs different. And that's why my answer is there is no best American bully yet. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I think. Well, what about? How do you feel about dogs such as Zero and Blue, dogs like that? How you feel about those?
I believe all these dogs are complementary dogs, man. But until we get past all these dogs, even shots fired, they're tool dogs. They're dogs that's tools to help construct the perfect American bully, which is not here yet. You know what I'm saying? Um, I believe all these dogs are tools, and until then, it's just gonna be that. You know, they're gonna pick what they feel is the best at that time. Now, this last uh um nationals, you know, I can see where they're trying to go, but I agree with Tyree when he was saying that an extreme bully, basically, which is not part of the standard right now, is not even a dog within the class of the American bully, should not have won. Or I don't know if he is said they should not have won, but he warned us. He warned us about where this was going from the jump. And I honestly thought I was like, no, and I didn't agree with him. And I was proven wrong. You know, I was actually proven wrong. You know, that I believe that dog is too far to the left. You know what I'm saying? And and it doesn't meet a middle ground. He doesn't meet a middle ground. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my belief. Oh shit. Jump back in if you can, fam. I don't know what happened. What's going on, Avatar Bullies? Hey, Tyree. There you go.
My bad, man. My bad, Joel. I
It's up.
actually caught what you said.
Hmm.
You were saying that the latest winner didn't. He was going too far to the left,
No,
and I
I'm saying the look of the dog is too far to the left. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? More,
yeah, yes.
yeah. That's just my belief. You know what I'm saying? And that just what brings Eric Rutherford's question. Do you guys not agree that they're trying to make the standard bully look like Chris Moore's Bulldogs? Uh I don't believe so. I think if you look back at all the national winners before this pick, they were closer to the middle ground than they were too far to the left. You know, that's just my opinion on the pick of the American Bully. You know, but like I said, Tyree warned us, and if you go back of last year, November, uh, uh, September, October, you know, he actually said it. You know what I'm saying? He was actually saying that. Watch what they pick. Watch what they going to. And a matter of fact,
They
even
had the whip on my back.
I ain't lying, dog. And I apologize to him. I said it, man. I was wrong. You know, Tyree was correct. You know, he was correct, and I was fighting tooth and nail. Like, you wrong, bro. They gonna pick it right. They gonna do it right down the middle. But you know, hey,
Well, they had been doing it down the middle, so I understand why you felt that way. But also, like, you know, that there it's a slow process. That's why I made the original post. Well, not trying to take a well, it was kind of a slick shot, a small shot, but not a. I wasn't trying to insult the man. I'm just telling you the truth how I felt about it. We we
hey, what
saw
you
the
got?
right dogs.
What's your nickname for the ABKC?
Oh, the absolutely Bashar's Kennel Club, because they had been setting this up some years back. Like, it was probably about 3 years ago. Not the best of breed or best of winners, but you saw an extreme dog, a dog with extreme features. You saw that dog win a show at nationals. So that's how they taking a step by step with it, little by little. First, it was Beanstalk getting a third place trophy. Then it was King Kong winning a show in a class
hmm
at national. So they're taking us step by step with it. So now, okay, we ain't gonna give Bashar the trophy yet. We're gonna give it the Grand Champion Jack. Which Grand Champion Jack is a good looking dog for who he is. He's a good tool dog. Like I said publicly, I would use him with my yard because my
Fact.
to add to my yard. But for
hmm
him to be a national winner is a separate thing. That's all I'm saying about it. But in my opinion, my personal opinion, that's a separate thing from, oh, that's a big, good looking dog. I'd love to have those traits and add them into my yard. It's a difference between that and, okay, you're the national winner. You're the representation of the entire breed. You the face of the breed now.
Right. I definitely do agree. Uh I also was kind of like on the fence on who should have won it. Like I like, what was her name? Miss Piggy. What was her name? Um
Yeah, Piggy.
yeah, Miss Piggy. Uh what's up with the chat? Hold up. Somebody said, "What's up, Joel? I'm here. What's up?" Oh, okay. He's saying what's up to the chat. What's up, fam? What's up, Gorilla Back Kennels? What's popping? Shannon Walton says again, the pre-national interview with Dave Wilson and Prashad was interesting. What I can give you my takeaway on that, man. I watched that interview, and Bashar was putting his own spin on things, and Dave Wilson kind of put a halt to that. If you look at the
We actually
interview,
brought Dave on and whatnot. Or no, we actually Dave had some out of town business going on, and I actually talked to Dave during the show after that. He commented on that particular situation about how he had to correct Bashar. Basically the narrative that he was trying to kind of spin.
facts. He was trying to spin a narrative, and it was and I don't I don't agree with how he looks at dogs. I don't agree with, like, I was vocal about Kong when he won the I think it was a champion class, and it was a Waffle House son who went overseas. I think his name was Kong too, right?
Yeah. Yes, his
Yeah,
name was Kong also.
yeah. I believe that should have been the champion winner right there. Go on
Exactly.
to go up for best in breed. Uh, that was my I was very vocal about that. I was very vocal about how I felt about Kong and how um I felt it was a disrespect to Bashar's um the dog that he produced. What dog was that? Magoo. He said that Kong was a better
Casablanca.
Magoo, a Casablanca. And
Yeah.
I don't agree with that at all, man. You know what I'm saying? That I don't believe that dog is a good looking dog, man. And just does he have um
It's really just
like,
face features. If you put him beside like Casablanca, he body wise he has a better body than Casablanca did. I can't say that. Like it's a better body that can support it better. Casa couldn't support the same weight that Khan is supporting comfortably. Khan can actually support his weight and move comfortably without having to take frequent stops or you know have issues such as that. He also don't do a lot of like breathing while he walks, like through his mouth. Casa had a more of a get tired and get hot quick type of situation.
right,
Plus his
he's a
rear
better
was on.
conditioned dog. He's a better conditioned dog.
Yeah, yeah, he is a way better conditioned dog.
Now I do agree with that. But as far as the look, I I, I just felt like that W should have went to Kong, the other Kong, and people were saying I was biased because it was a Waffle House offspring, but I wasn't. I wasn't being biased. I'm looking at the damn dogs. And I'm saying no, 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 it's not me being biased, man. It's Kong, the Waffle House son should have won it. And I at that point, I kind of felt like B Rock, man. You know what I'm saying? When he, with the sentiment that he has as far as what they picking in the ring. You know what I'm saying? But overall, now let's talk about overall dogs that's being picked outside of the grand champion and just that grand champion class. They all are American bullies. They all are closer to the middle ground dogs that we should be looking at to add to our program. Um the dogs that won, if you look at the American bullies that were winning at in Allentown, they are middle ground dogs, or closer to the middle ground dogs. That we should be looking at to pick. Uh just one dog, just I feel like one dog, uh that one dog being picked kind of threw all it threw all of that out of the window. And I felt like people were throwing all of these other picks in dogs that were from that was the number one dog, all of the top 10 dogs, put it that way. The top 10 dogs was being thrown out of the window just because that one dog was picked. And I felt that was an injustice to the breeders who bred those dogs that was in the top 10, and to the handlers that were in the ring, and the judges that picked these dogs to become top 10 dogs, multi best in show and best in breed winners. I don't know how you feel about that, B Rock.
Well, I agree with you, and I'm not. I don't want to turn this into a me versus Grand Champion Jack thing because I'm
Right,
sure
right.
he went to. I know they invested their money and time into putting him in the shows throughout the year. I believe so. I'm not trying to. It's not about that. It's just they should. You gotta like the. I don't even want to bring AKC into it because we all know
Bring it up, man. This is
they
what we here
done
for.
some.
This what this show is for. It's not to really bite your tongue. It's about putting your truth out there, what you believe is to be true, man. Because all of us have a passion. All of us, even the no bullshitters, right? Even I call my chat the no bullshitters. Even all of us don't agree on what these dogs about these dogs. Shannon Walton is a good friend, a brother, and we don't necessarily agree on everything, but we have to find some kind of way to coexist. Even though we look at these dogs differently, but it's similar. You know, we might differ with certain bloodlines or certain looks, but it's very minuscule. It's very small, small differences. It's not night and day differences. It's very, very small. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe the judges pick what they prefer versus picking um what the standard actually calls. You know what I'm saying? They can say whatever they want, but I actually believe that it's preference over the standard at times. You know, I don't believe it's all the time, but I believe there's a percentage of judges that will pick a dog with a super high rare easty westy, you know, just because it carries more of the breed type than the rest of the dogs. Now I can see if there was dogs in the ring with those dogs that were straight terriers, but that's not the case. And they try to make that sometimes they try to make that seem like it's the case, but it's not. You know, I believe that it's more to preference versus it is the picking the dog that is about the standard. You know what I'm saying? Shannon Walton said you hit the nail in the head, B Rock.
Hey, thanks, Shannon. Thanks. I I think what we do all agree on is the middle ground. That's the big thing. We want this thing to be in the middle ground. I kind of feel like we've crossed the line at this point. I'm not. I guess they'll show us next year, but I don't know if there's any going back from it now.
I think it depends on the judge they pick to
Oh no, they
to
going back. It's
yeah,
you gonna definitely see it. It might not be the best, but it's gonna be a step backwards. I guarantee
it's
it.
definitely gonna be a step backwards.
It'll be that fine line between Jack and Heyman.
And that's good. And
Yeah, that's where it should be at.
that is good. And I think it was a lot of backlash for that pick that I think it was that's what the solution is. Terrier Dome Bullies is us taking a stand and marking a line across the sand and saying no, you know. And a lot of us was looked at as bashing the national winner, and that's not the case. We weren't bashing the national winner. My opinion was that there was a lot of people in this dog game, in this dog world, that's been in this dog game for years, for over 20 years, right? That's been in this game for 15 plus years that I've been in the ring with. And this is why I was aggravated. That I've been in a ring with, that I've shown against, and they haven't stepped up their breeding game. Like their dogs aren't it. And they haven't been it since, you know, like for years. People that haven't even won a best male. or best of winners, a best of breed, um, people that haven't even champ their dogs out, and people like, oh, you ain't got a show to have an opinion. All right, that's cool. I understand that, but I also believe in these dogs that are winning, these dogs that are best in breed, best in show, best of winners. They are creating a legacy. They are they are creating a market for pushing what these dogs should be. Like it's how can I'm trying to say it. I don't know if I'm saying it the right way, man. Like I just believe that exemplary dogs help push the breed forward. These winners, these dogs are pushing the breed forward. I'm not talking about the dogs y'all feeling messed up, but I'm saying these dogs that are constantly winning are highlighting the breed and programs, and can add to programs. And say you see a dog that's in a ring, right, and is winning, right, a beautiful dog, a beautiful American bully, that'll make you say, damn, I want to talk to that breeder, I want to breed to that dog. Now you breed to this dog, and it helps your yard move forward, right? Now you have a bloodline to breed, to line breed on, to help push this breed forward. A lot of these breeders don't even have that. They don't even have that, and they have the loudest voices. And that's where I got aggravated. And
Well,
that's what I was speaking on.
I had a discussion with my wife about 2 days ago, and we were discussing something. Not we weren't talking about bullies at all, but what I said to her is that it's easy for us to sit up and complain about something when the best thing we can do is become leaders ourselves. So that's basically what you're saying. It's
Facts.
easy to complain year after year after year, or you can get in the lab and start your own journey, build something better, be a leader. So I do agree with that. The talk only gonna get you so far. I do agree with that.
And it's not just the talk though. I, I feel like hold up. Somebody said, honestly, I feel it's unfair to breeders because for people that show it's hard to know what to breed for. It really is not if you know what the standard and you have that foresight. You know what you're looking for to MB. You know what you're looking for. And don't let that discourage you. Keep looking forward, fam. You know what you want. You know what you have it in your brain. You have it in your mind what the best American bully is. If not, you wouldn't be a breeder. You wouldn't be in these chats right now. You wouldn't be in part of this conversation right now if you didn't.
The
So
standard is like, no matter where you go in the world and buy a cell phone, buy an iPhone, the instructions gonna be the same. Just because it's in a different language, don't mean it ain't the same words. You know, basically all it is though is you have to build it to the blueprint. You know, I mean, yeah, it's some stuff gonna look a little different. You know, it's a variety breed. Like when you look at the colors and the facial expressions and shit like that. But when you really get down to the you know to the tail of it, it's you just follow the steps. The confusion comes in with mass. A lot of people don't really understand how much mass the dog need, because you got some people that say Hangman's got enough mass, but then some other people say it's not. They like the mass Jack carrying. So I mean, Jack's a shorter back dog, and well, short, I think he's got a shorter back than. Well, I think he's a more compact dog than Hangman. Let me say that he's a more compact overall package than Hangman is. Bro, get your ass out the way. And I feel like that's one of the things that set most of the dogs apart. The perception of mass.
Merle God, Who was the very first? Who was the very first grand champion? American Bully.
Technically, Halle B.
Holly B.
Technically,
Oh,
yeah.
It's our bully companion dogs. Yeah, I put this up before. I'm gonna do it again, Niles. Right? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this again so people can
sprinkling all day. You ain't right.
I'm gonna put up again, right? I'm gonna share this with y'all, right? And the American Bully might not be on here, but it is a companion breed dog. But I want to share this, right? These dogs, all of these dogs are companion breed dogs, right? All of these dogs, Golden Retriever, Maltese, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, the Labrador Retriever, the Poodle, the Shih Tzu. I don't know how to say that name right there, but it looked like it comes off of the poodle right there. It looks like a mix of a poodle and some other dog. French Bulldog, Chihuahua, the Papillonian, Yorkshire Terrier, Boston Terrier, Pug, miniature Shih Tzu, Bulldog.
Frenchies used to be working dogs though. They used to use them to chase rodents. Same as like the Frenchie, the Chihuahua,
the Eskimo, the Pomeranian, the Beagle. The Beagle used to be a working dog too.
Yeah, that was a hunting dog.
Border Collies, American Staffordshire Terrier, working dog, Dutch Hound, Cocker Spaniel. All of these dogs are companion breed dogs.
Are you serious? That's what that list was?
Yeah.
Yo, it's so many dogs they don't move to companion breed that
I know, right?
Hunters.
Yeah, I think because they
don't want people hunting.
They're more family dogs. They're more of a family dogs that's not aggressive.
What's that last one you read off?
Hold up. Cocker Spaniel.
That's not a damn. Them dogs are not. Them dogs are twisted in the head. They just as bad as a hot dog.
You know what I'm saying? So I think the idea for let me go to what makes a dog companion breeds. Dogs excel in companions due to their unwavering loyalty, non-judgmental behavior, and ability to provide emotional support. Their intuitive understanding of human emotions, coupled with companionship benefits, make them cherished friends. So you ain't gonna go get no Boerboel and because they are one family dog. They don't give a damn about your friend walk in the house. You might have to lock that motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying?
I'd like to know why they is it a companion dog. I would like for them to expand on that.
Hold on, I can try to go look for some more. Hold on, I got you. Companion dogs. Let me go to dog time right here.
But when you watch what is that AKC show? Is not coming to mind right now. That the Westminster. When you watch Westminster, and you see these different breeds competing against each other, they have a clean look.
Right.
That word "clean" is the word that's used more so.
So it's basically the AKC they don't call them a companion breed dog. The AKC calls them non-working breed dogs. They're the non-working breed. So they're the breeds that basically aren't bred for a certain purpose. But like Tyree said, they're pushing some of these dogs back that were actually considered working breed dogs or dogs that were for a purpose. But it says every breed was created for a reason, and companion dogs are no exception. Their job is to keep people company. Perhaps the most important most important work a dog can do. Some are miniaturized versions of working dogs, and some were created solely as beautiful lap dogs. But without exception, they are all dogs. The tiniest of them have no idea that they aren't as big and as strong as other dogs, and they have the heart and courage of a mastiff concealed in their small bodies. I don't know if that makes sense to you, and that expands it a little bit for you, B-Rock.
Well, I was wanting to know why the person asked that question. Like, my question is, are we using, or some of us, not all of us, are we going to start using this companion thing, that companion term, as an excuse to have a dog that can't run and can't climb steps and things of that nature? That's my question.
Hey, it shouldn't be. It damn sure shouldn't be, because there's dogs in here like you got French bulldogs that's run that can go. You know what I'm saying? You also got other dogs on here. Let me go back to the list. Poodles back in the days were guard dogs for kings and queens. They were known guard dogs for kings and queens. And I don't believe, I know there was an argument that there was a post that was made. You all right, babe? You know you got a lot of dogs when you got to count them when they coming in. But you had a narrative trying to be passed of a companion breed. Somebody was trying to use that narrative to say, oh, the dog should only be as active as their owners should want them to be. And I think that's bullshit. And I think that's the wrong narrative to pass, especially with these American bullies, because they need to be active dogs for the simple fact, if you look at their physiology, they have a lot of muscle, and anything with a lot of muscle needs a lot of cardio work. Why? If it doesn't, it can go down for a lot of things, heart failure. It can go down for arthritis. You can make these dogs fuck themselves off, man, if you don't work them. If these dogs remain couch potatoes, you can fuck them off, because they gonna want to go outside and run and do something at some point in time. You gonna fuck them off they ain't gonna be able to do it. They gonna die. It's gonna be hot as fuck one day. You're gonna take them out and they're gonna fuck your dogs off. So I believe that narrative is false. Go ahead, B-Rock. What you about to say?
I mean, honestly, to be blunt about it, it's the same thing that happened to us. We can't just sit around all day and never move around, never walk around, never get any exercise, and just keep gaining weight. That's not healthy. I mean, it's just not, even if you're not overweight, it's not healthy to just sit around all the time and never move around. So I don't know why anybody would want a dog to do that. I'm glad you brought that up about the health. The dogs being able to move and function, that's bad on their joints and things of that nature. It'll give them arthritis, like you said.
And let's take it a step further, right? These dogs are known for their muscle, their mass, right? Now, if we understand what it takes to obtain muscle and to keep it pristine, you need NO2. You need a high volume of NO2. You need a lot of oxygen to help support that muscle, right? For that skeletal, right? You actually, like, if you look at MMA fighters, right? Those muscle bound fighters, the one that carry a lot of muscle, them motherfuckers tired out quicker than those dudes that ain't got that much muscle in their body, that got more fat. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. More cells people than dog breeders. More cells people than dog breeders. I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
Like basically, so when you increase muscle size, you gotta have a amazing vascular flow. If not, then you starve the muscles. Most time when you build the muscles, you expand the veins because you gotta have more blood flowing through to work all of this extra muscle. It's basically like you said,
Hemoglobin.
it's like having a machine. Yeah, yeah. Basically, it's like if you got a machine and or let's say car and or a 18-wheeler, it run on diesel, and you putting gas in it. Oh, you gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's this
Facts.
big ass massful truck, this big 20,000-pound pulling piece of machinery, trying to run off some weak fuel. And the same thing with your body or with a dog's body, like it can only run off of regular fuel, meaning that it's regular self. That the regular air that it breathes, it can only do that for so long when it's big as shit. When it's too many muscles and stuff, it's only gonna do but so much work. Walk for so long, breathe for so long, live for so long. Look
Yeah,
at Jay Cutler, the bodybuilder, died young, big as hell, real big, but his heart couldn't support all his muscles. They couldn't support his body. Andre the Giant died because his body couldn't be supported by all that body. His heart couldn't support it.
he had a condition. He had a condition though. He had a
That makes
he
him
had a
keep
condition.
growing.
He had an enlarged heart.
It was something like that. They said
Yeah, he had an
heart.
enlarged heart. So he had his condition was kind of like freakish, you know what I'm saying? But like
it's wild when you got an enlarged heart and you just enlarged yourself.
he was definitely enlarged.
Like
Pause. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
That's wild, like a motherfucker. But nah, definitely, we have to we got to go deeper. This is why we have shows like this, man. This is why we have conversations like this, man, because we need to educate the newcomers, and not even the newcomers. If there's old school breeders that don't even know what hemoglobin is, that doesn't know what NO2 is, they don't know about oxygen and how actual oxygen works besides breathing in and out to get up to live. You know what I'm saying? It supports way more than that. You know what I'm saying? We need to do way more with our dogs than just walk into the fucking mailbox and back to the house. We need to run our dogs like he said Jay Cutler is still alive. Yeah, Jay Cutler is still alive.
It's one of them. It's one of them dudes, Jay something. He a big dude. He died like 2 years ago, right before the competition.
Facts. See, people, there's a difference between aerobic and anaerobic exercise, and that's facts. You know what I'm saying? Like the difference is passing a certain threshold for BPMs, your heartbeat per minute. Like it has to surpass. That's why athletes, to be in supreme form and shape, NFL players, they have to push past a certain threshold. They have to push past a certain exercise that a regular person who's just trying to be fit, so they can get up and go to work every day. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. But what I'm saying is all American bullies need to be pushed because of the simple fact that they are born with this muscle. They are brought to us with this muscle, with this form. So we have to. Can they swim? Some of these American bullies, you throw them in the pool, they're going to drown.
Facts. They're going to panic and drown.
They're going to panic and drown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bullies can use a treadmill. There's a lot of bullies that do. Matter of fact, the past national winner, that they had him on a
Yeah, they
treadmill
just
and he
had
was
him
working.
after. Yeah, I saw him at the Nationals working.
Hmm. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and so, yeah, they definitely can work a treadmill. But they need to be pushed past a certain threshold, just like a athlete does, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's just my opinion with the breed. You know, I just believe that they need to be worked. You know, they need to run. They need to stretch their legs more than the normal dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, there's American bullies that can swim, but I'm saying when you look at some of these American bullies that that we talk about, that we're like, nah, them motherfuckers will sink like a rock, man.
Legs too short and thick for them to paddle correctly to swim.
They'll
They
panic.
can't get enough water behind them to stay afloat.
That's a great point because we
You know,
trying to make it so we trying to make it too short now. That brings the conversation full circle. That's why we have to about that middle ground. It's important to find to produce dogs with the middle ground and not this. We're too focused on how the dog looks when it's standing still, but the dog needs to be able to do more than just stand still or lay down. It needs to be able to function, walk, swim, and his body should be made accordingly.
right? It shouldn't just look the part; it should be the part, and that's that.
Exactly. That's a great point you brought up about them being born with that muscle as well, because they do have more muscle than these other breeds. That's
Hey,
a great point. I didn't think
hey, hey,
about that.
hey, B Rock.
Uh huh.
When last time you seen a baby gorilla be born with no muscle? It's just genetics. You know what I'm saying? It's at the end of the day, it's just like the bully is just it's pure genetic. It's muscle. Like there's no, and I've always said uh uh a true, a clean moving, masterful, and structurally sound standard is poetry in motion compared to all other dogs. Every other dog that you can think of. If you think of one of them dog shows you used to watch on Animal Planet when all the dogs come up and stuff, there's not one dog that exhibits grace, muscle, and mass the way the American Bully does when it's when it's in when it's there. You know what I'm saying? When it's in that mode, when you find a dog that's that, like there's no other dog that really can beat that look.
Uh, what was I about to say? Oh, I just I like a good working dog, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, the knock on shots fired when people seen just pictures of him before they actually seen him in action was that dog can't move. There's no way that dog can move. Shit, guess what? That dog can move. He can move. I bet you if I sat his ass down and didn't work him like I did, you would be right. And it would have been my fault. You know, that dog broke down like a double barrel. You know what I'm saying? That would have been my fault. And I would have been doing a disservice to him. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't work him the way uh I worked him in the past. Now he's a little bit past his prime, so you know, I don't work him like I used to, man. You know, because he's an older dog. He's 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? But he's still. Tyrese said he can go in a ring and win some shows right now. You know, but I just don't. I don't work him like that because it's he passes prime for me when it come to showing and all of that stuff. But he do
Yeah,
stretch his
because
legs.
at the end of the day, y'all gotta remember like also presentation is a part of how the dog moves. Like it's judged. You know, if your dog come in the ring and like you said, shots one don't like the ring, and two he's older, so he really don't care about it. So
Mm-mm. He'll
walking,
work if I want him to. He'll
being
work.
able to float around the ring and stop and stack the dog and he give you attention straight to the head and stuff like that. Those type of things, they look at stuff like that. So when you do got an older dog or a dog that really don't care, you got to either make him work
Hmm.
or he not gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Niles, my oldest dog's 10 years old. Siren and Temptress. She 10. You know, I think if you listen, I believe this is true. I think if you introduce pockets to water when they're young, they'll do great. As they grow older, they'll be more
Yeah,
comfortable floating. Yeah, that's a fact. They need to be
that's
introduced.
that's
They
all
need to be
dogs.
introduced as pup. Yeah, that's basically every dog, even a French bulldog. Which is a very small dog. Definitely agree with that, sucker free.
Kiddie
Um,
pools is like real good to start with. It's thinking like an evil villain in Gotham City over there.
yeah, but now, Tyree, I don't know if you want to stay for this conversation, B Rock, but we about to talk about breeding,
Yeah, pregnancy.
pregnancies. I don't know. You want to stay on with us?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on a few more minutes, man, because I need to hear that.
All right, let's do it. Let's go. Go ahead, Tyree. Rock it. Pause.
Um, so I'm gonna start from the beginning, basically. Let's start with getting the bitches pregnant. Preparation, things you should do, leading up in not like that week, but prior 6 months leading up to her heat. If she's already been in heat, when she goes out and you're gonna breed her next heat, it's time for preparation to go ahead and start.
And th-
Personally,
and my bad. Just,
no, you good.
to add in, let's also we gonna add diet into this as well.
Hmm.
All right, because there's people that feed their dogs kibble and there's people that feed their dogs raw, and we need to
No, yeah, I'm gonna hit all of that.
all right, cool, let's eat it. All right.
So, yeah. So, like I said, say your female goes out of heat, and you breed her next heat. Um, one thing, two things that is real important is to clean her system and also alter her diet. You clean the system, you only need small stuff, antibiotics. Cepilex, and you can get it from any pet store that got fish. You can order it off Chewy. You can give them 2 tablets, like 2 supplements, and like twice a week, and that'll help clean their system out, get anything that's toxic in their bloodstreams kind of pushed out. The next thing, when you're about to do a breeding, you want to cut the dog's weight. If you have a big dog and she's a big thick bitch, it's way better to cut the weight before you breed them. Also cutting the testosterone. So if you got a female that's very muscular and you feed her like leg quarters, or you feed her beef on the regular, or she gets some type of high value protein during the week on the regular, you want to cut that out and move them. Me personally, I move my dogs to puppy food, because the puppy food actually helps their body while they're being uh, while the puppies are being made in a way. Um, if about 30 days in, you should be looking to get an ultrasound sometime soon after that. Usually after the ultrasound, I get ultrasounds at 35 days, 35 to 37 days. After that, I usually start implementing honey, yogurt, um, just little small things that have a slightly higher calcium and enzyme rate. I use honey for the enzyme features, just to help with germs and things of that nature. And then, like I said, the yogurt and things like that, I use those for milk. Some dogs really they don't make a lot of milk. They don't make any milk, or they don't make a lot of milk. Um, I actually have females that make a lot of milk, and I think it's really just because of the formula I put them on, which is adding the extra calcium through normal foods prior to the birth. Most females I know I've seen, they start drying up about 6 weeks, 5, 6 weeks. They start drying up. My females, they usually hold milk until like 9 weeks, well after I've stopped feeding, and I have to pump my females at that point. So if you got a singleton or you got puppies on a litter and you got 9 to 10 titties, you need to make sure after you feed these puppies, you squeezing those nipples and draining that milk, because you can get mastitis with that lingering milk that's not being used. Usually, when a mom has puppies, she's prepared to feed 10 puppies every time, just in case she's always prepared for it. But like as I said, it's not always the fact. If you get less than 5 puppies, I'd say make sure you milking that bitch.
And you can cure mastitis with, y'all might think I'm bullshitting, but you can
Tobacco
cure
leaves.
mastitis with cabbage leaves, and garlic.
Yep. Yep.
You can get rid of it within hours if you catch it. But see, this is where I believe breeders that I see breeders who let their dog blow out a damn tire. And I don't think you're missing the mark, man.
They not
Y'all,
watch. It's because they don't. It becomes a thing where, all right, I can just bare minimum this thing. Like she got them, or they watching here and there, and then like me, every time I put my puppies on the mama, I'm pulling mouths to the side. I'm checking milk flow. I'm checking the milk. I'm shooting milk on paper towels. Like I check every nipple. You know what I'm saying? Once a day, I check every nipple to make sure she's shooting milk and it's the correct color. Like right texture, make sure it's not thick. Like I've seen people lose a whole litter because they didn't even know the mom's milk was bad. And some females just produce bad milk. It's one of the things where you gotta catch it.
yeah, mastitis is serious, man. And because the reason why it's serious is because you're stopping the flow of milk, and now stopping the flow of milk, not just stopping the flow of milk, you're corrupting the milk that's in the mother, and you're stopping the flow of milk which the puppies depend on, especially if they like days old, like not even days old. It's not going to happen when they days old, maybe like a week, two
Yeah,
weeks.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And
You
and
got to
and
feel every boo. You got to feel every teat. You got to
real,
feel it, man. You got to
real
make
quick,
sure, like Tyree said. Go ahead, bro.
real quick. The first 3 days are the most critical days feeding those puppies, because those are the only 3 days that you can get colostrum out of those titties. The colostrum is what gives the puppies their appetite to moving forward, so that they can start eating, and they keep on wanting to eat. Um,
And the antibodies too, and the antibodies as well.
Facts, facts, and all of that stuff comes in the first few days. This is why it's like I said, it's important to make sure you checking the milk even prior to her giving birth. Usually in the last 5 to 7 days, she really starts to act like drop like a gain milk. You start to really see it come in. Um, some people don't see it come in until after she has the puppies and they start sucking, where they can activate the milk to start flowing. So if your girl ain't got big titties right before the breeding, don't worry about it. If you squeeze and you get a little milk out of all the titties, that's cool. Usually, like I said, once she has the puppies and they get to sucking on her, it's like the milk just starts flowing by itself. It's like turning on a faucet.
And fenugreek is good too. Fenugreek is the shit, boy. Fenugreek, you use fenugreek, Tyree?
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, fenugreek is a godsend, boy.
My first female mouse um couldn't make no bear. Well, she was barely making milk, and all she had was Missy and Ruger. And she we tried everything. I gave her that milk back shit, all sorts of stuff, bro. She was not making no milk. And then we had to actually, it was weird. We had to up her protein like real high. Like we had to give her like a pound of like ground beef a day, and she started making milk. Any other way I tried to do it with fruits and all sorts of like calciums and stuff. Nothing. She wouldn't make it. But it's finally started. I don't know. That's the only dog I've ever had that happen. Every dog after her, I've had the best milk flow. Every dog in her bloodline after her has given me like loads of milk.
And I seen Shannon put honey as well, which he's joining us right now. Manuka honey is the best honey to use when you dealing with these dogs, man. And you
Yeah,
got to make
now
sure it's the right grade of Manuka honey, not just any Manuka honey. It has to be the right grade, damn near medical, where
yeah.
it says medical honey. You know what I'm saying? A Manuka honey is a godsend, man. Is the godsend. And what's that other the uh that stuff that for royal jelly. Royal jelly is the shit too. And that's hold up. Royal jelly. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, bruh? What's good,
What's up,
Jermaine?
man?
What's good? What's good, Shannon? How you doing? Royal jelly. Y'all take this there. Y'all write this down. Royal jelly is the creme de la creme of honey. Not don't just go get. I'm telling y'all, even when y'all fighting allergies, don't. I'm not saying you know, don't go to Walmart and grab honey. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? Don't go to Whole Foods and make sure it's local honey. Local honey. You want it to be the honey to be produced as close to you as possible, because the pollen from North Carolina is different from the pollen and Virginia. You feel what I'm saying? So on and so forth. So you
Fact.
definitely want to make sure that you dealing with local honey. There's beekeepers everywhere in this country, even in the coldest spots. You just got to make sure you get it at the right time. Go ahead, Tyree. My bad, fam. Let's go on about the breeding.
No, you good. Next. So let's let's talk about getting the bitches pregnant. Of course they always tell you to get progesterone tests, but me, I'm a firm believer of they're okay when you just didn't catch the female. I feel like if you know your females, you can always catch the breeders. I've had
Facts.
14 successful litters, and maybe only two of them I've used progesterones. Um, Out of 16 litters, well, out of 16 breedings, only two didn't take, which were basically breedings that were just kind of like they brought me the dog. They didn't know when she came in here. I didn't know, so it was we'll see what happened. Um, but knowing the dog, knowing your bitches consists of every time they go in heat from a puppy, you need to write that down. You need to know about the link between the heat cycles, and that'll also help you judge better. Because once they start and sucker free, it's not fruit for making milk for the dogs. You still have to keep up a certain hydration in the dog for them to make milk, and certain fruits and whatnot, such as watermelon and mangoes, is very high in water content.
Facts.
So, yeah. So
Hey,
what?
hey, hey, Tyree.
Uh,
I just want to piggyback on that. I've never done a progesterone either. I haven't had
no.
as many litter as you. I'm probably on 8 or 9 in my
Mm,
entire life, but I've never done a progesterone just based on what you're saying now. Just knowing your female,
mm-hmm.
studying your female. If you have a male in your yard, he kind of can assist you in that as well, in
Facts.
terms
He's
of the
gonna
bitch
know it.
flagging, in terms
Uh
of
huh.
what she starts to do when she closer to being high in her levels. But I've never done a progesterone either. I just wanted to piggyback on that. Thanks.
No, facts. I love when I hear people not doing progesterones because that let me know you pay attention to the female. From the first day, usually when you see your female swelling up, the way you judge the first day of blood is when she swells up every morning when you let her out to pee. Soon as she comes up, you should wipe her. If you have dogs that you just let out, I suggest that until you figure out what day, walk her outside on a leash. That just so you can let her pee and you can wipe her. The first day you see that pink color coming in, the next day is most likely going to be the day that you classify your first day. From first day to seventh day, it's chill time. But on the eighth day, if you have males, bring your males around her and see how they react. See if she flags. Usually on the eighth or ninth day, she's gonna definitely flag. Um,
And
Facts.
your male, if he
He gonna
know
tell
your
you.
male, he
He
gonna
gonna
act
tell you.
different from day 6 to day 8. He gonna act totally different.
nah,
It's gonna be
facts.
a
And
difference.
well, see, it's crazy because see, with my males, they know when the girls are in heat, so they act a little different, but they don't go overboard. But on the day the egg is there, the day them eggs are dropping, they are howling, they're biting at their cages. Ruger and Odin, they'll throw up. But they'll
They
if a
want that
female
ass, boy.
on the days that it's time to breathe, if one of my females walks by them, they'll start gagging and throw up. Odin will just start dry humping the air.
Eh, you-
He'd just go to hunching right in the middle. Like as soon as she walk by, he just go to hunching. He only do that on the days when I know it's time for me to breed them dogs. That's usually now how I can judge it. But
Yo,
Yeah.
before I just
The,
counted it and bred the same days.
shots fired did this to me and my wife one time. Our female was right. She was ready, right? And I was like, get away, because we weren't breeding her to him. He think everything in the house is like, shit, this is you about to pull me. I'm about to jump on this. This about to happen. And I was like, nah, man, get out of here, man. Because he was trying to mount the female and everything. I'm like, get out of here. This dude showed his teeth like, like shots fired. The biatch. You know what I'm saying? Like he showed his teeth to my wife. My wife was like, no, the fuck you didn't. You know what I'm saying? And I basically was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I flipped him on his back and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He ain't stopped. He ain't stopped. So it's just natural. It's natural for them dogs to be, you know, they'll definitely tell you when it's time. They're gonna act a certain way. All dogs don't act the same. Like Tyree said, his dogs howl. My dogs don't howl. I don't have that issue. But they definitely will let you know in their own way. You just gotta read the signs.
Facts. And even with your females, if you don't got no males, let me tell you how to do it. Day 8, go over to her. You put her between your legs, ass out. So her head
facts.
should be turned towards your ass, like no homo. So when you like, she should be between your legs. Hold her tight, not rid, don't cut her circulation off. Make sure she can't just run off. And you scratch right,
Right above. Right
right
above.
above her.
That
Yeah,
tail will
like
go left or right, boy.
yeah. And if it start
Facts.
to kind of move, you got something. Now, usually on the main day, it's always a main day that's like the best day to hit. On those
Estrus.
days, that tail will curl up around her back leg.
Yeah, it's
Like I'm
tight.
talking about
It's real
hard.
tight.
You can be sitting there and see some wind blow. And if that wind hit her the right way, bro, I got a video right now on my phone, bro. When Pig went in heat back in August. I looked over and she was just standing in the middle of the yard, bro. The wind blew and that bitch went to flagging. I said, well, damn, she ready to be bred.
Yeah, these are
Bro,
all facts. Like real talk. You dropping gems, man. Real talk. Because that's exactly how I do it. I'm confirming somebody who don't even, we don't really know each other like that, but I'm confirming that that's exactly what I do and been doing it the same way. I've never done a progesterone test. I put the
Hey,
female, if I don't have a male that's mature. Now here's the trick though. That male can't be a young male.
I'm gonna put
Because
this
that
shit
young
up.
male, he gonna hump whatever. Once he
yeah,
get a
he
whiff or whatever, he
and
gonna
it's
hump
funny
whatever.
because like when they start humping, the little puppy, the males, they just looking around the room like they don't know what the fuck is going on with their body. They just know some shit happening.
Facts. Facts.
I'm about to
But a
share something
mature
with you.
male, a mature male, he's not gonna approach that female until she's ready. You know what I'm saying? A real mature male, he gonna sniff her out. Once he figure that she's in the right point, he's gonna
He
mount her
get
then. He's
active.
gonna try to mount her then.
That's
But
how my
an
boys
immature
are.
male is gonna do the complete opposite. As soon as he smell whatever he smell,
He
he's
own it.
trying to hump. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna share something with y'all, right? If y'all don't have the proper meds to give to a dog when before you breed her to clean her system out, I'm about to share with y'all the exact thing. I just shared it to B-Rock, I shared it to Brian Carter, I shared it to just about everybody, right? I'm about to put it up here, right? This is how to clean your bitch out and get them ready to be bred, and it's the same cure for pyometra. All right. Now I'm about to share it right here. So y'all get y'all pins or screenshot this right here. Y'all,
Joel, I co-signed this, bro, because I had a female this last litter. This female, she appeared to have contracted vaginitis, and I used that formula. It wasn't Pyometra, but she did have a small infection, so I gave her a combination of that, turmeric, kind of all the stuff that you got listed up there. But again, I had a litter. Um, if they all would have survived, 8 pups. I ended up with 5 pups. So the point I'm trying to make is the items that he has, especially like the turmeric, that's inflammation. Um, he got a lot of good stuff on there. That's my point. I just want to co-sign. My bad, Joel.
nah, you
Turmeric,
good.
turmeric is a good dewormer also. If you mix turmeric, a little like a few drops of lemon juice, and like maybe a cap full of apple cider vinegar together, and dilute it with water. You could put it in, or not. You ain't even really got to dilute it with water. You could put it directly in their food like that, and maybe a spoonful of coconut oil. That you will see a difference the next day. If your dogs do got worms, you're gonna see something come out the next day. I'm gonna say that.
Give it to your female the first week that she's in heat. The first week.
I'm gonna give it to my females tonight just cause.
You can do it, and you could do it as a preventative. It is a preventative to combat pyometra. That is a
See,
This is a preventative.
I'm glad I stayed on with y'all because I just had a female come in. Yeah, she started bleeding yesterday, so I'm going to give her this shit.
That shit sound like trash. Y'all heard that?
Yeah, I got her, and I got another one coming in. I'm expecting her in the next 30 days. So this is very good stuff, man.
I got 2 that I'm waiting to come in heat. I'm waiting on my muscle tone bitch to come in heat and my Samson bitch to come in heat. I'm waiting for my muscle tone bitch to come in heat. She been around too long and ain't had no puppies. Well, I ain't bred her yet, so she been along. It's time for her to put some work in.
My bad. I'm sharing this with my people, man. I'm sharing. They ask me, "What is this?" And I'm telling them, like, "Yo, this is." I love sharing this, man. I've had people tell me, why you giving this shit to people for free?" Because I love this shit, man. I don't just love it for myself, man. I want to see everybody succeed, man. I don't want to see nobody go through what I went through when my bitch caught pyometra, man. She get all depressed, don't eat, man. That shit ain't no good, man. I don't want to see nobody go through that. I've helped hundreds and hundreds of people cure pyometra with this, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, whether you like the person or not, you shouldn't want their dog to suffer or die. Like, I'm a little bit offended. Like, people think you should be selling the recipe. Help,
Right, and it's like
help people out.
it's like
Help the
everything ain't about
dogs.
money when you really fuck with the dogs.
Yeah, so this is a natural preventative. So if you don't want to put all those chemicals, if you don't want to put all those chemicals in your dog that from man-made medicine, uh, then use this. Garlic is your friend. All right. Garlic is your friend. Why? Because there is, after you crush garlic and let it sit for 15 minutes, there is a compound called acillin. Y'all get it? Acillin. Does that sound familiar? Penicillin, amoxicillin, what they give you dogs when it has a bacterial issues, fungal issues, any kind of bad bacteria within their guts. This is the active ingredient in all of those medications, acillin. All right. So yeah, Merle God, my boy does the same thing. His bottom lip starts shaking too. He start tripping, bro.
No, they be wild now when the bitches in heat and the boys go up and lick them. They tongue start doing some wild shit.
Mm-hmm. Hey, and Sucker Free just put up a good thing too. Like, coconut oil is the shit too. Boy, that fights bacteria as well too, dog. That fights bacteria as well.
Y'all can put that on y'all arms too as a natural deodorant, just so y'all know.
You ain't got no deodorant. Yeah, so let's keep. Oh, all right. I want to say this, right? I know probably this is a little bit further on because we talking about when your female's in heat, but when your female, if you feeding your dog raw, right? Make sure week 7, in between week 7 and week 8, you cut down the calcium that your dog's taking in half. Cut it down in half. If they're doing natural, if they're gonna do a natural, if you do natural births, cut the calcium intake in half in between week 7, week 8. In between week 8, when it hits week 8, cut it out. Period. Cut all calcium out, because what that's gonna get in the way of the receptors of your dog from having contractions and pushing. So it's like a epidural, basically. It's like a natural epidural that you're giving your dog. It doesn't feel it's pushing. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that they feel the contractions and all of that stuff so they can push and they can give a healthy natural birth. And another thing, when your dogs have puppies, when your female has puppies, don't feed her and let her just run outside. Don't feed her and let her run outside, because she can get bloat. All right? Easy. She can get bloat. So be careful when you feeding your dog and let her outside. She can possibly get bloat. It's a high percentage that she can get bloat, and she gonna die. Sorry, Tyree. My bad, fam.
Oh no, you good. I was just there listening. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just answering questions everybody asking. Where I get vitamin C at?
Oh, you can get vitamin C from Dollar Tree.
Walmart. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fast. Yeah. So, when was the last time I saw? Oh yeah, we were talking about breeding. So yeah. After, so say it's week 4. With the puppies. Usually week 4, I'm starting food with the puppies. Introducing them to something new, trying to get. Well, really, at the end of the 3rd week, I'm kind of teetering with it just to see which puppies is actively wanting to get in the bowl and which ones are still kind of shying away from it. But I still do give them the food every day. After like, what's that? Maybe roughly 18 days. At day 18, I'll start doing it. Most likely, you ain't gonna have all puppies that want to eat out the bowl. Usually, when I'm done with their food, I just give it to the mama and let her finish it. Their food usually has yogurt in it, honey, stuff like I said, sweet stuff, a little bit of carrot syrup, just stuff to and get their appetite up and make them want to eat. At 4 weeks after I really get them all eating in the bowl, they still do feed with mama at least once to twice a day. Most times twice a day. I feed them out the bowl 3 times. I feed them off mama twice. Usually it's just soothing for them to kind of fall asleep because they won't eat long. Um, Now at 5 weeks now, mama's usually done with the puppies completely.
What's up, bitch?
Once you're done breastfeeding,
Nah, I don't know how long
you
I'll be on my
start
way.
her on.
Yeah, Brent, you can bring me some if you want.
You
Thank you,
can put
babe.
her on what's that stuff called?
Yeah, please. Thank you, babe.
I just told somebody about it earlier. Be
Refrigerator.
Strong.
Cold.
You can
Thank
put
you.
her on Be Strong, and it'll help draw the milk back, and it'll also help start resetting her body from the pregnancy.
Sucker free boneless chicken breast too. Boneless chicken breast too. Boneless chicken breast too. You can give her that too. That'll be good too.
Nah, facts.
Chicken hearts, chicken liver. Make sure you give your pregnant bitches this shit, man, because all of the nutrients, man, she's giving it to your dogs, man. And this is your dogs
And go to
might
the
come
fresh
out
market
looking.
too. Don't
It,
go to Walmart getting some of this shit. The chicken,
go to a
cool.
meat market.
Yeah, go to a meat market or go to Harris Teeter where they got a fresh market or somewhere, wherever your local fresh market is in your grocery store.
Or
And
somebody
right
that
there,
breeds chickens, or somebody that breeds chickens too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's
facts. I'm
good.
gonna put y'all on another tip. If you go to Harris Teeter, and this is every day, if you get to Harris Teeter between that morning when they open and 7 o'clock,
But everybody don't got that around. We don't got that here in Virginia, I don't think.
man, that Harris Teeter everywhere. I think
What's it called?
Harris Teeter. If you go in there between the time they open at like 5 and 7, anything that was on the fresh market that day before,
Oh yeah, they got them out here. You right? You ain't lying.
whatever was on the fresh market for people to come by, the
Or Whole
premium
Foods.
stuff.
Whole Foods too. If you can't got a Harris Teeter, Whole Foods. Go ahead.
Well, I
My
don't know if
bad.
Whole Foods do it, but at Harris Teeter, they mark everything down. So the expensive steaks, the expensive premium ground beef, all that stuff, it's marked down to like $2, $3 a pound. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good time to get, like, if you get up early and just go out there and venture, you can rack up on some good meat and stuff real cheap, real quick early in the morning for the dogs.
Well, I got a good wife, boy. Look at that. I'm good, beautiful. I'm good, beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love you. Yeah. My bad, y'all.
Should turn into the love connection real quick.
Shut up, man. Man, come on, bro. Calm down, man. You know what I'm saying? She know I'm doing a good service, man. So she gonna look out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Did she bring enough in the room for all of us? If she didn't bring
Damn.
enough in the room for all of us, you gonna have to go sit at the table by yourself and eat. Do you like they do in school?
He said, Tyree said, did he bring him enough for all of us? If you didn't, you need to go by our table and eat it.
She laughing.
Yeah.
We for real.
He said she laughing. I'm for real.
You gotta go off the camera. You gotta black it out now.
Nah, he was talking shit because he wanted his girl to cook, man. He was like, she better have some food ready, but now he acting.
It's kind of crazy because as you speaking, I'm over here eating some cheeseburgers my wife just made upstairs and brought down.
Yeah, my wife made some shepherd pie, man.
Damn, look, sucker free eating. Everybody goddamn eating.
Nah, he said he feeding.
Oh,
Mackerel
he feeding,
too,
never
egg,
mind.
man. Sucker free dropping gems too. Mackerel. Boy. Mackerel or any feeder fish. Listen what I'm telling you. It don't have to be mackerel. Scup. If y'all ever heard of scup, he said I'm feeding dogs. Y'all ever heard of scup? You ever heard of a fish called scup?
No, I'm
So
allergic to seafood, so
nah, this for your dog. So they're feeder fish. So like when you want to go get catch bigger fish, they're like this big. You know what I'm saying?
the little shit, yeah.
Yeah. So people will tell you that mackerel and all of those got they do got high oil content in their body, but scup, those feeder fish for
You
to
talking
catch
about a minnow? You talking about a
nah
minnow? Oh,
minnows are small. Let me see if I can pull it up. I know in Rhode Island they call it scup. All right, here. All right, I'm about to show you what they look like right now. I'm about to show you what they look like right now. Hold up. Now, scup has the highest oil content than any fish. Period. Period. They'll lie to you and tell you it's cod, but it's not. They'll tell you it's cod. You know the cod liver oil. They'll tell you it's cod, but it's not. It's a fish called scup. There, boom, right here. That's what they look like. And they come smaller. They come smaller. You know what I'm saying? Though that's a bigger scup. That's an adult scup. You see, it's not that big, you know what I'm saying? But they catch cod with this type of fish and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm giving
But
my dogs
you want to give it to them when
catfish
they're smaller.
and
When they're smaller, like that's when you want to give it to them. Baby scup
fuck it. I'm
is
giving my
really good.
dogs live marlins. Let them
What the
take them out.
You're tripping.
Fuck it. Let's see who the survival of the fittest is.
You damn sure are.
Me, the dog, or it. That motherfucker gonna fillet all three of us.
It sure is, boy. But it's high mercury in macrophages. That's why I like cod or the scup. The scup, that scup, boy. I'm telling you. And an old fisher dude, old in Rhode Island, and I believe him because that's where most of y'all fish come from. New England area, uh, um, Alaska.
The picture the word on the fish we be having say Arctic. So I must say it come from the Arctic.
That's Alaska, right? That's like in Alaska.
Nah, that's not the Arctic. The Arctic
Where the
down. That's down by Antarctica.
Antarctica. My bad. You're right. The Arctic. It makes sense. Sorry, y'all, man. I'm gonna block this out. Go ahead. Do your thing, fam.
This nigga wait till he halfway done with the bowl and toss. So I'm gonna go mute. We done heard this nigga over there enjoying this shit. Look,
It's not halfway done, dog.
that shit was busting off the rim a while ago, B. Anyway, why he enjoy his pie? His pie. Where the fuck we at, y'all? Where was we at?
that's a good question.
D-Rock, you know who BGK Andre is?
He dropped off. He dropped off.
They driving that raggedy ass shit. Yeah.
I think we really was just talking about things that have helped the female during her pregnancy.
Mm-hmm. I was tired of looking at that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Shots fired credits. Anyway, I had to go there and
Man,
put that out there.
come on, man. Calm down.
All right, Ellis. Anyway, y'all. So, back to the bitches. Between the snapback is very important. You realistically, when it's time for your puppies to leave, you have 4 months to snap that bitch back in action for her next breeding. Um, I do suggest that you breed back to back, just because uh, you can get pyometra from raising the what is it, the bacteria level up and down from progesterone. When the dog is in heat, basically she's going through progesterone, which is basically acid. That over the years, slowly it deteriorates her uterus lining and the walls and stuff. Which is this is all dogs. This is why when they get to a certain age, it's like stop breeding them.
I think that's just females in general, right?
Yeah,
That's why a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
females have to get the what they have to get when they get to a certain age, hysterectomy.
yeah, yeah. They had to get that shit because they shit be inside rotting.
Yeah, there you
Um,
go.
so
It
basically,
deteriorates the uterus. Breeding females uterus deteriorates usually after year. I think it's like 6 years. The 6 year. They're. I just went through this with my 10-year-old bitch. She was 9 years old. I had to get her. We didn't get her fixed because we moved here, and it was my wife was sick, and it just was a whole bunch of shit. But we had to do that, a hysterectomy. She had to get her uterus taken out, and it is known that their uterus deteriorates. They had to basically get it out with like almost like a vacuum type shit, whatever they use to vacuum that, because it withers away. So y'all make sure y'all not running y'all bitches into the ground too, man, with all these breedings, man, because it's dangerous for her.
Facts.
no facts. And um, another thing about, so say for instance, your female goes in heat early, her first heat. Technically, these bitches should be going in heat about 6 7 months is their first heat, but with all the alterations with the dogs and dog food and whatever they doing to all the foods and stuff, dogs are coming in heat at 9, 10, 11 months first heat.
Facts.
Some dogs
That's
are
facts.
coming in heat once a year. Um, what I suggest is, if you're gonna breed them and you're looking for what the timing is, because I have some people say, do I wait till the third heat or do I wait till she's two? You know, Me personally, if the dog is at a mature age, I feel like even if she hasn't had her third heat, because like I said, I've seen dogs, she could be 3.5 years old before she get a third heat. She comes in heat once a year, you know. Um, so just depending on her maturity level, I always look at what the dog maturity level is. I do believe in breeding bitches young, not like puppies or nothing like that, but like in their younger years. Just because, as he said a while ago, usually by like age 5 and 6, you want to start really breeding them because of how deteriorated their insides kind of get. Um, uh, if you if you if you're looking to really breed and have naturals, having litters while the bitch is younger is better. Her endurance is a lot higher, and she's a lot more flexible in a way. She hasn't really got to the point where her bones are starting to stiff up and things of this nature. She has a better windage. She has her stamina is at an all-time high when she's younger. So trying to give birth and push these puppies, she won't get tired. Versus if you took a 4.5-year-old bitch, a 4-year-old bitch, and you're gonna try to make her have a natural. That's a lot on her body at that age. Uh, you gotta remember, dogs literally do age a lot quicker than we do. So them 2 years is really like, putting 14 years on her. Excuse me. But um,
Nah, I
that
agree with that.
facts. Like, really, moral of the whole story, is really watch your females. Watch your females. If you watch the females and you become in tune with the females, you kind of can really knock this type of thing out the park. And after the pregnancy, snap back, making sure she's getting an ample amount of water, making sure she's getting an
Yeah,
ample amount of exercise, making sure
and
she's getting
exercise.
her vitamins. Yeah, like also anything that you would do for a pregnant woman when she had a baby, you need to be doing it for that dog the same way, because she went through the same thing, just really on a higher note. Women only push out one, maybe two, rare case three or four, at one time. Dogs, they pushing out or getting cut open to pull out 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 puppies, and then now they got to go breastfeed them all. So, make sure you cater to your dogs just as if you
Mm,
would to your wife or your girlfriend or whoever got your child, because she's gonna do it again. 6 months later,
facts.
she's gonna do this whole process again for you. They can't allow any hours. You can't only breed. You
No, I
breed.
definitely agree, man. You made a valid point about um, breeding a female when she's in her youth, younger age. Um, I mean, to me personally, this is my personal opinion. Just depending on when she has her first heat, um, and then when that second heat comes in, I personally feel like that's one of the best times to breed her. The only thing that I've noticed though is you may just have to pay more attention to the female. When she's dealing with her pups, making sure, like you say, the first couple of days are pretty crucial. It's gonna really tell you what you're working with in terms of the female too, and her aptitude in terms of being a mother. Is she cleaning the pups? Just it. It a lot of it has to do with the mother, um, and personally for me, I've always had great mothers. I've never had a mom that didn't produce milk or clean up properly. Um, I've had it relatively easy, honestly, to be honest with you.
Swear to God,
Um,
man, I love it too. Like I like, as easy as I've had it with my females, I praise them and give them as much attention as I can and whatnot, just because they do such great jobs. My girl Missy, even her mom mouth was hot as nails, but she was a great mom, and Missy's a great mom. Her daughters Sunday and Chi Chi, they both great moms. Like, they all Missy has the ability to whip a whole litter all the way up until 6 weeks on her own. Cleaning the puppies, keeping the wet box clean, feeding them, moving them, doing everything a dog need to do. She can do all of it by herself. Her last litter, I let her do pretty much everything. The only thing I did was change the blankets.
yeah,
Literally,
see,
that whole litter.
that's is it? What blood are you working with? Is it because my older girl, she was like that. She was even
Yeah,
better than the
Missy,
dogs that
that's
I'm.
my German River girl.
Yeah, my older girl Sasha, that got that Remy kind of on the top side. Man, I'm gonna tell you something about that girl, man. I think I had what maybe like three litters out of her, and I just never had a problem out of her. I bred her on the third heat, and I mean, just an excellent mom. To your point, man, I just in terms of cleaning the pups, positioning the pups. Of course, excuse me. Of course, your wherever you keep the pups, you got to have it where I built a box where, of course, you can't press up against the pups or anything like that. It gives that gap in between there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I never had any problems with my females, but I particularly never had any problems with her. And I was just wondering if that was is that older blood
I,
that you referred to as
I
well.
think it. Yeah, I think that really does have something to do with it. Um, my females that come off of Dax dogs, they they're not bad moms, but they more so rather just feed the pups. They're gonna clean the pups maybe fully, Like my Samson daughter, she'll feed them, she'll clean them for a little bit, and she done. It ain't even like no full,
Yeah.
no full situation. Missy, she cleaned the whole pup. She flip them around. She picks puppies up by the neck and move them. Pig don't do that,
Yeah.
Um,
I
I
feel you.
I could tell that my female Chi Chi, which is off of Missy, but she's half Dax. She's got the lucky side, a lot of lucky and stuff in her. She's a good mom, but I could tell some she didn't quit early, but she basically was like, all right, I'm done. At 4 weeks, that bitch was done. Like she did everything she needed to do all the way up to 4 weeks, and she just said, fuck it. I ain't never seen that before, but she's like, she knew, all right, it's time for y'all to start eating. And
Them
she was doing
motherfuckers had start getting teeth. That's what the fuck she was like. Hell nah.
like Sunday, Missy, I've by accident, I've actually let the puppy stay on her until like 6 weeks before. I wouldn't
Bruh,
suggest
I ain't
it,
gonna lie. I've
but
done it. I've done it like 4 weeks. That's the longest I've done. The mother
that's
was
usually
pissed.
like a lot farther side I go. But I fucked around and I won't count in the weeks I had shit going
Hell
on.
yeah,
And like I
sucker
said,
free.
I
They
be
like
letting the
hell
dogs just
nah.
to do their thing. And fucked around. I was like, damn, it's been like almost 6 weeks.
You
And
lost
I
track of
kept wondering
time.
why the puppies were so big, bro. Like, they were big as shit. Like, they were so fat. They barely was walking fat. At 6 weeks, they was walking, but they were dragging the ground. I'm like, why the fuck are they so big? Like, oh shit, they supposed to be on regular food by now.
Shit, you fucking crazy ass.
Niggas getting all that nutrients. Damn.
Hey, but I advise y'all. I'm gonna show y'all this website, right? That I fuck with, and they got
Also,
all natural products, right?
y'all,
No
one thing,
fillers.
the reason why you don't want to go too far past 4.5 weeks breastfeeding, because they can puncture around the nipple, pinholes basically, and with those pinholes, the mom can go lay down somewhere, go outside to pee, lay on the floor, and dirt gets inside those pinholes on her nipples, and she can get an infection. That infection in her nipples can then carry over to her milk, where now the puppies are still going to be trying to get to her, and it's also can be detrimental for the mama as well.
Y'all check this out, man. This website is the shit. All right, it's called Nature's Pharmacy with the F, and the products are called Dogzymes. This is probably the best products
This
that
the best
they.
shit on the market.
This is the best shit on the market, y'all. You hear what
Like,
I'm telling
for real,
you?
I ain't gonna hold you. He did y'all a justice, because I'm the type of motherfucker, I don't even tell people about this shit much. Not too many people know that I use this stuff.
This shit is the best stuff on the market. You hear what I'm telling you? And it's too many products on here to go through. They got stuff for your females when they're not in heat, for the it's called damn, I can't remember what it's called, but it's for your bitches that are they're breeding, they're for breeding, but it's for when they're out of heat. It keeps their reproductive system healthy.
Yeah, it's like the Be Strong shit I was talking about a while ago.
Yeah. So
It's
they
like
got colostrum in
mega
here.
binder.
They got milk replacement in here, and it's all natural.
That's what
All
I
right.
use.
No fillers.
Their milk.
No fillers. Nature's Pharmacy. You see it right there. The products are called Dogzymes. I'm telling you, the best. These right. This is the best product on the market, but hands down. This is next to doing natural shit. This is right next to it. So if you don't got the time to do natural stuff and to get all of the products and all of that stuff, they got stuff for breeding in here for you to help. Let me show you. Look, so for breeding, boom. They got stuff in here. This is it right here. Estromate. This is pre-breeding supplements for moms. All right. This is the shit. Let me see if I can read it. They're all active. Listen, active ingredient: wild harvest kelp. You know what I'm saying? 30 to 60 days before the bitch comes into season. Estromate assists with an irregular cycle, maintains a regular cycle, and promotes a successful cycle. Once the bitch has been bred, switch to Gestamate for an utero puppy support, and switch to Gestamate for utero puppy support. For the best results, use with Dogzymes Ultimate, which is the best vitamins on the market, bro. That's the best vitamins that you ever gonna get on the market. This stuff right here, I'm a stud. I ain't gonna say no more. That motility and mobility will shoot up to the billion. That semen count will shoot up to the billion. And that motility will be in the 90 percentile. You hear what I'm telling you? All right, that's a gem for y'all. That's a gem.
That shit right there can save a program.
Shit. Facts.
That shit right there can save a program. It can save a whole litter from dying if you use that stuff right. I don't say I know somebody that did it. Mama died and whatnot. As soon as he got her home from the C-section, 10 puppies, and that shit right there down. He whipped that whole litter with Dogzymes.
That Ultra is the best, man. Best vitamin next to natural products that you could get for your dog.
Hey, look, though, I don't know. Look, I got another one though. It's a vitamin. It's a tonic. It's like this tonic vitamin and stuff for dogs. Mm-hmm. And this shit is like got every real mineral that they need to like grow. Everything that they need to like be healthy and grow is liquefied. Like, and you get them a shot of that shit like to the tongue, man, in days. Like, you feed the dog 2 times, I guarantee you'll see a change in weight.
What I'm saying is, all right, so most vitamins that come in powdered form aren't that strong, period. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, hey, Sucker Free, I'm telling you, please, dog, do yourself a favor, bro. Go look at them products and go look at the ingredients. I'm telling you, bro, you gonna invest in that shit.
You need, and I'm gonna tell you what to get, bro, and just do.
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, hey, I Sucker Free. I swear on my mama's life. You know what I'm saying?
I saw better results using their milk replacer over goat milk, like raw goat milk. And usually that shit is like you ain't gonna really get nothing better than that.
Sucker Free, I'm telling you, please just do yourself a favor, man. I know you love your dogs, bruh. I'm telling you, the products in there will make your mouth drop, bruh. I'm telling you, bro. I am not gonna tell you nothing wrong. This is next. You know how they say next to God? I'm telling you, bruh. You heard what Tyree said. This shit helped save somebody. This should have helped save a whole program. And I'm dead ass, bruh. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people don't got time like you. You know, like you got to do the things that you're doing for your dogs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not speaking for you, but I am speaking to you too, man. This shit is. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Sucker Free. I'm against a lot of supplements, a lot of supplements because it's called Nature's Pharmacy. I'm gonna tap back in again. I got you. Hold on.
Yeah, but this stuff, it's like to me, it's more vitamin based because it's like to me a supplement is something like the milk back stuff that makes the bitch start down having milk and you know all that shit. Like, but this shit ain't nothing like natural liquefied vitamins. You know what I'm saying? That's just like mineral boosters and shit like that.
Hey, let's go through. Look, see, all right. So people that ain't got time to feed their dogs chicken and liver, or ain't got you know what I'm saying, the means to go get that shit, they got it right here, right? Chicken, liver, and heart. And they take pride on their products, man. That's why I love this spot right here. Yeast and garlic powder. I got this shit. I feed this to my dog right here. They got Heartwise. They got turmeric for dogs for your help immune system. Let me go down some more. They got stuff for bloat. They got bloat kits in here. Saw palmetto. You already know. Look,
I got a
Daily Balance. Daily Balance.
I just stick my finger down the dog throat for bloat.
Hey, how about this? Right here. Red raspberry leaf. For real. Real talk. Look, inactive ingredients. None. See that shit? And this is for your breeding bitches, dog. Assist with pregnancy and whelping. Inactive ingredients. None. Yo. Dog, that's what I'm telling you, man. This is the best product. These are the best products for your dog on the market. Vitasorb. This is the same stuff he was talking about for this is liquid B vitamin. Liquid B vitamin. Let's look at this shit, right? Look at that. This is the best shit on the market, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of scamming. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of companies that prey on us because we love our dogs. Kidney support. There's puppy support, bruh. I'm telling you, bruh. There's puppy support. Let's get into it. Hold up. Probiotics, pre and probiotics for your puppies. Whether puppies are nursing or formula fed, they start life with little to no probiotics in their system, providing a good source of probiotics.
Oh yeah,
and prebiotics is essential. So gut health.
That's what I use. That's what I give my puppies and shit. When I had one that I thought was fading, and I gave that to him, that shit was crazy.
Dog, your gut is your second brain. Your gut is your second brain. Look at this. Rescue Remedy. Natural stress relief for pets. Like, it's all natural. None of that bullshit. Look at this shit. For urinary and kidney support. They got everything in here, dog. And they got it for, if they got tubs of it, it depends on how much money you want to spend. You know what I'm saying? This is the best. Dog, I swear, dog. This is the best. This is the best vitamins on the market. Period. This is the best. There's no vitamins that is man-made that's better than this shit right here. And you can't show it to me. And if you show it to me, I won't believe you.
I'm gonna have to try that out, Joel.
Look at what it's made with. Organic coconut and Parmesan cheese. They mix it with. Oh, this shit, I'm telling you, bruh. I'm telling you. This is high quality ingredients in every batch. They're not playing. They dead ass serious. All breeds, all ages, all diets. Prenatal. Like this stuff is like a kiss from God, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's another thing. Gut health is gut health and it will help your dogs for their hold up.
That's my secret weapon right there.
I ain't gonna share it. I'll keep it right here.
You see how much it costs for just a jug of it?
God damn.
That shit right there, that's the foolproof package right there. That shit right there do everything and anything it need to do.
I saved it. So yeah. I use Nuvet plus multivitamin. I religiously give it to the puppies daily. There won't be a day without not. Hey, bro, I swear, dog, Pinnacle Bullies. I swear to God. Go to Dogzymes and I guarantee you, yo, I've heard of Nuvet. Nuvet's good product, but I am telling you with everything in my heart and soul, Dogzymes is the best. Dogzymes is the top of the line. Top of the line. And I'm talking about, y'all never hear me preach like unless I really am like I'm dead by 10 toes down in it. I'm telling you, try it. Don't even try it. Go to the website, look at it. They have the ingredients. They have it right there for you, and it tells you. It tells you. Oka helps with cleft palates, so they say. I know. What do I use?
Folic acid.
Folic acid. They have it in mostly all
It's all prenatal vitamins.
prenatal
Most people-
vitamins. Yeah,
well,
they usually have it in prenatal vitamins.
Let me put y'all on game though. So I found out that most prenatal vitamins,
I got you.
they only got like right at the limit of what a dog's supposed to have for a healthy pregnancy. So what you can do is you can actually go buy pure folic acid in the vitamin aisle and bust the capsules open and put it on your dog's food. And that'll help with, say you breeding heavy DAC stuff or you just got heavy wrist and real tight blood. This will help with prevention of clefts and heart issues within the puppies.
Yeah, sucker free, but the thing is, you know, yeah, there's folic acid and okra, but
All dogs ain't gonna eat it though. I ain't gonna eat
this
okra
stuff
like you said.
this stuff right here is concentrated. You know what I'm saying? So the stuff
Facts.
that the folic acid that's in okra isn't plentiful. You have to give them a certain amount of this shit right here is concentrated. Like they make it so it bow in and out. You ain't really got to give your dog no okra.
The amount of
It's
okra
straight.
you would have to give a dog on the daily. And you also got to think about it like, they
This
don't
shit right here
naturally
is like
they will, but they don't naturally pull and pick and eat okra. You know what I'm saying?
they got stuff for dog. Man, let me go back. They got stuff for dogs, cats, horses. I don't know what the fuck that is. Homeopathic, first aid. They got a catalog too. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what this shit is. Oh. For dogs and cats, wild salmon, like dog, egg yolk, chicken liver and heart, chicken bone broth. This is good. This is stuff. This chicken bone broth. This type of stuff is good to give your dogs when it's sick. You know what I'm saying? When you don't want to give it when it's like not eating solid food or something like that. For some reason, it's not feeling too good. This is the shit. This is shit to give it mixed in something like, or if you're giving it like rice, if you're giving it rice with, you know what I'm saying, with a bland diet. This is the shit when they have an upset stomach or something like that. They even got stuff for man, I lost my thought. What what does Gatorade do for your huh? What Gatorade for
Electrolytes.
electrolytes. They got shit for electrolytes for your dogs in here, bruh. Like concentrated. You know what I'm saying? He said, I give my dogs human. You shouldn't do that. There's sugar in that shit, bruh. And it's dangerous for your dogs. It might be. See, we don't know what we're doing to our dogs on a cellular level. It's not going to show. You know what I'm saying? So stuff that's made for humans aren't necessarily good for dogs. Yeah, Pedialyte got sugar in it, though. You know what I'm saying? And salts and stuff like that. You know, but they got stuff strictly for your dog, so it's not going to hurt it. You know, on a cellular level. We got to think, yeah, our dogs might help, but you don't know how much you're hurting your dog on a cellular level. Let's think about that too. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anything else you want to talk about, Tyree? You.
Oh shit! I thought I didn't know I was on mute. Nah. I mean, you know, I pretty much got everything I had to say about the pregnancy out.
All right, y'all. It's been almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. We ain't gonna have another 6-hour show, 5.5-hour show today.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was crazy, bruh.
Niggas had two shows in one.
See what I'm saying? Pedialyte is old school, not really the best for your dogs. Like some people will give their dogs eggshells and think they're giving their dogs calcium, and you not. You are not. You're doing more harm to your dog than you are helping your dog, feeding your dogs eggshells. You know, you gotta clean them, dry them out, bake them, then form it into a powder, blend it into a powder, because the only way calcium and only way any vitamin works, it has to go through the liver. It has to pass through the liver. And that's why I'm on these Dogzymes products, because they're powdered form and it goes exactly through the liver to be effective. So yeah, that's all I got, man. I don't know, Tyree, you got anything else? You got anything, Shannon, for the people?
No, I'm good, fam. I mean, great show. Tyree had a lot of good points. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, fam. All right, Tyree. Tyree gonna stay on. You know, we do our traditional. Hold on real quick.
Yeah, y'all, Suck and Blow and whatnot. He'll be back up here on Sunday. Sunday, Suck and Blow, he will be back up here. Deacon Suck and Blow, he will be here. Figured I'll put that out there.
All right, y'all. It was a wonderful show, man. I'd like to thank y'all for jumping on, man. Watermelon is good, but I'm telling you, go to Dogzymes and get that stuff for it's like Gatorade for dogs, bro. But thank y'all. I really appreciate it, man. We almost been on for 2 hours and 30 minutes. I love y'all on the chat, man, and thank you to everybody, man, that had something to add to the conversation, man. And be easy, man. Stay blessed.
funk the hardcore sound. Let's get with this Macadocious funk material so simple. Wanna rock with the instrumental. Who am I?
Indeed, the Green-Eyed Bandit.
Control my career so I can never get stranded. But the rest are getting brand new, being changed up their style from jeans to suits and thinking about a pop record. Something made for the station, for a whole new relationship of a new type of scene to go platinum and clock mad green, aka a sellout, the rap definition. Get off that boy, change your mission. Come back around the block. Pump color me bad to the tick-tock. Let them know your logo. It's not a black thing. My background sing for the crossover. Crossover. The rap era's out of control, brother selling his soul or going, gone, another rapper soul. To pop and R&B, not the MD. I'm strictly hip hop. I stick to kick free, funk mode. Yeah, kid, that's how the squad rolls. I know your head is bobbing, cause the neck knows. Like other rappers, putting on their fans, they ill, trying to chill, saying damn, it'll be great to sell a mill. That's when the mind switch to the pop tip. Kid, you gonna be large. Yeah, right, that's what the company kicks. Forget the black crowd, you're whack now in a zoot suit, frontin' black, looking man foul. I speak for the hardcore, rough, rugged, and raw. I'm out of here, catch me chillin' on my next tour. From the US to the White Cliffs of Dover. Strictly underground funk, keep the crossover. Crossover. You wanna go pop, goes the weasel. You know you should be rocking the fans with something diesel. But you insist to piss me off black, so I flex the bicep so I can push them back. So real hardcore hip hop continue records, and all sucker MCs duck down and get the message. So burn a crossover, yo, who's with me?
Hit Squad. Another mega blast, funky dope style from cross yonder.
So help me wander, help me wander.
From what? The crossover, yeah, crossing you over. Out of here, go in peace, nice to know ya. What a way to go out, no cloud is what the fans are shout. Cause you got gas, then took the wrong route. Came on the scene, chillin', freaking a funky dope line. But when they finish with you, flatline. Some say there's no business like show business. But if this the truth, please explain why is this? Rappers been around long, making mad noise, you see. Still I haven't seen one rapper living comfortably. No time to pick and wish on the 4-leaf clover. I stick to underground, keep the crossover. Crossover.